Good morning.
We're live.
We're at Suzy's house.
Hi. Hi, two old guys.
Look at the rage we got.
Solar Seller, Designs Laura. Dawn is in the audience. And here, there, wherever she is. Let's see. Red Road Homestead Robin Bye is. We'll say hi to Robin Bye. And Pearl.
Pearl was the first one here.
Hi. Great. I got new
Good
comments.
morning. How are you feeling, honey?
I can see comments. It says we got 5 people looking in on us. That's cool. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the doghouse. Woof, woof. We have 4 dogs, Ray. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. Did you say hi to everybody? Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer.
This is so much easier. Johnny taught me how to pop out the chat. So I can actually chat on the side and not have to use my phone.
Oh, that is so cool. You fancy computer people could do things like that.
Why is Lisa green?
What? Green? What do you mean green?
Like, everybody is blue. I mean, red to me.
Everybody's like black and white, and then their little pictures are colorful. Okay, second cast 2 more weeks. Solar Seller, Dory.
You might have to make people moderators. That's why.
Oh, well, I could do that if I get on. You want me to actually figure out how to enter on another device? I'm old.
I could try to do it since I have.
I tried to go. Yeah, you could do it. I tried to go on my computer, and they said, first of all, I needed passwords that are on my iPad. And then Tony's like, just make up a new one. And I'm like, oh, it's so easy. Every single thing I have has to be changed. And I was getting so frustrated. I think I was going to use curse words as my password. Ugh.
Oh, look, we got new people.
Back in the day, I had the equivalent of password 123 as my password. It wasn't, but it was basically something like that. Hi, Amy. And I was like, this is the way it should be. You could just have one password, go around the world, internet-wise. And then now it's like everybody's like, no, you need a capital. You need a number. You need ampersand. You need a this or that. Or like, you know what I mean? Like you need.
Right.
Oh, frustrating. Because of crooks. Crooks are ruining our lives.
Hi, Angela and Glamour.
Glamour's here? Hi, Glamour.
Yeah.
Where she speaks.
Amy's here. I feel like, you remember Miss Linda from the Romper Room?
You know, it sounds, I know that I watched Romper Room and it sounds familiar, but I don't know.
Like she had the mirror and she goes, I see Suzy and I see Jennifer and she just goes on. Anyway, I can't make anybody a moderator. You have to do that, sweetie.
Really? Can I do it from here or do I need to be, let's see. More?
Yeah, all you do is press their name and then it'll say make moderator. You're going to make them a standard moderator.
Well, let's see if I can have them from here. Who?
Hey, Patrick. While she's trying to figure that out, I'll say hello to everybody.
Wait, can you tell me, please, if after you tell me to make people moderators, I can't tell that they're not. Tell me who is not.
I'll tell you.
All right, is Cooch Man a moderator? Let me look. Let me see if I could do it.
I think the red people on my end are the people that's not.
I can't. It just says start comment, put user in a timeout, or block them.
Okay, I don't know, boo. What about JoJo? Hey, Joe.
You from the screen too. If I wanted. It's terrible. See, this is like when Grandma gets an iPhone.
I can't do it. I don't know. Let me see if I could do it on my phone, Suzy.
Grandma gets an iPhone. Ooh, watch out! I used to make fun of those people. I think I have to go on my. Yeah, she says I have to do it on YouTube. I have to go on my.
Well, I could see if I could do it, but I have my YouTube chat popped out, but it's still not letting me.
Joe Mouse, Joe
Mouse is the Joe that was on Johnny's channel the other night.
I was gonna say I thought I saw Joe Mouse recently because the little teeny icon face looked like
Joe Mouse Creations. She changed it to make it longer so people could find her. So she was the lady that was auctioning.
Why is Bobby saying I need to switch sides? This is my channel. Can I be on this side or am I on the wrong side?
Suzy, She says Susie needs to switch sides with Dawn. No, it's her channel, so we're gonna let her be on the big side.
Some people get used to things, and it like.
I know. Bye-bye.
It's different. Susie's about to clock off. I gotta watch out.
Oh, yeah, Susie. Well, I did that to Deborah on Nana's channel. Oh my God. It was an accident. And I timed it out for like, what is it, 300 seconds? So
Yeah.
Susie's about to block all the chat. Classic chat.
There's a
crap auction tonight. Whose channel is that?
Who has classy crap? I got classy crap. I got a lot of classy crap.
I think I got classy crap too. I was on Nana's channel with the $1 starts. I got rid of some stuff.
I don't want to only make $1. However, I would make boxes for people where things in the box were $1. If I could get $5,
right?
It'd be worth sending it off. May
the 4th,
everybody. May the 4th be with you and us, all of us. Hey, Jeffrey's here.
So all I can do is put people in timeout. I can't make them a moderator, baby.
I actually did plug in my iPhone. Not my iPhone. I don't have an iPhone. What the hell is this?
Hi, Jeffrey.
I bought a new phone, and I hardly ever use it because it's always dead. Let's see.
On the phone you definitely can, because that's how I made it. I did it or whatever.
And Nana did.
Coffee this morning, and he gave me a cup full of ice. I could put my drink in it. He's so sweet. I love that kid. I'm gonna keep him.
And I complained that I needed silence in the living room, and my husband left me.
Don't say shit like that while I got a mouthful of coffee.
Well, okay, he didn't leave me for good, but he said, I'm out of here. It's like,
Jennifer, time for the boyfriend.
Jennifer said time for the boyfriend?
No, I did. I was telling Jennifer it's time for the boyfriend.
Well, my ex actually needs a ride somewhere.
Yeah, why do my shirts always do this? Yeah, excuse the bra straps, because I don't know why they always do this. It's like the bra strap is always hanging. Maybe my shoulders are crooked or something.
Maybe your bra's big. And
it's not. I promise you it's not.
You need the thicker. Hey, didn't you say you had those silicone bra straps?
Yeah, I guess that's what they're for.
Well, try it and see if it works, please.
Let me show somebody what they are. Maybe you can tell me. I don't know what I did with them, Susie.
Get ready for interference. I'm going to try to go on YouTube on my phone too.
All right, you just got to turn your volume down on your phone.
This internet stuff is it's for the youngins. I can't handle it.
Oh my God.
People over 12 shouldn't probably be dealing with it. I don't know.
Well, right. I can't find them, so I can't ask anybody what they are.
So what do I do? I find myself. I'll go to my channel, videos. I don't even see this video.
I make everybody a moderator, guys. So if you disappear, come back.
Oh, watch out. It's going to happen.
If anybody's
people probably left away and said, I'm tired of you.
Do what?
I'm just saying, people might have already said, I'm tired of you. Oh, Jersey's not a moderator. Let's see.
Jersey. Let's see. Pearl is. Amy is.
I can see now.
You can see now. Dory's not still. Dory, I know I asked you earlier. Are you feeling better, honey?
I'm getting.
Is Nana here?
Jeffrey's not. I'll let Jeffrey.
Did somebody say good morning to Nana? Nana, did I miss you? Are you here?
Is Nana here?
Tooch man.
You better all be not trolls. I'm just telling you.
No, I could tell you they're not.
I
have Jeffrey. Jojo Mouse wasn't. I don't know if he hit it yet.
All right, what did it tell you?
Let me get out of the chat and come back in and see. Dory's still not. Oh, she got her second cast in 2 more weeks. My daughter had Achilles surgery. She had her Achilles lengthened, and then my sister-in-law just had. They moved her Achilles to the side and scraped the bone, but she says she's doing good.
All right, I'm busy making.
Says, yay, good job, Suzy.
It's like I can't even It's like I can't. Yeah, good job, thank you. I can't even like chew gum and walk at the same time. Angela.
Oh, Jesus, y'all. This is
right.
Hey, Angela. Maybe I said hello to Angela already. I don't know. Y'all, my brain. Do you know yesterday
Murphy.
I said the wrong word twice for something? Like that's weird. Like,
did you say broken? People say
no, I said like a whole different word.
Broken on money sometimes.
And even my mom laughed at me. That was scary to me because I know,
honey, it's not getting easy, and it's only going to get worse. I swear, like my retention, when somebody was just talking about something and I think you were saying, oh, I just like was adding up like numbers, and then I said, okay, well that added up to, let's say I said 87, and then you said, what was the number you said? I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's bad. It's bad.
Oh,
it's bad. Well, I'm going to talk to my neurologist. Maybe I need to draw a clock and see if I can draw it, see if I have dementia. Although he said if you think you have dementia, you don't. But I think it's my chronic fatigue stuff that it affects your brain too. I don't know. Now that everybody knows I can't speak, I can't talk.
All right. What am I doing?
I think everybody's good now.
Oh, people are saying yam blue. Some people are saying that who are still here. We have 16 people peeking in at us. So everybody just say hi. And if I see that you're not blue, I'll make you blue. It'll be exciting, I'll tell you.
Tooch Man.
Did I get?
I like that name.
I got you.
All right, Mark. Bye.
I just got him. All right, take care, Mark. And I made you blue. I made you blue. We're blue because you're leaving. But I made
Mark
you blue.
and Mike are a hot mess. I tell you. I love those two guys.
I do too.
Lilac Seller, Meg. Good morning.
Okay.
John, listen to me. I'm changing your name. John Southern Exposure. John, where are you from?
Yeah, where is he from?
Where's Southern from?
I'm from
South Louisiana.
A lot of my favorite people are Southern. However, no, it's equal.
But the most favorite person.
What? The most favorite.
Oh, where? South Louisiana. I'm sorry. You don't have to tell me if you don't want.
No. Let's see.
He's from South Louisiana, too. Yay.
I seem to have a thing with this South Louisiana. It's too bad you have so many mosquitoes and humidity.
Oh, okay. Just outside of Baton Rouge. So we got Chris. We got Glenn. We got John. We got, who else? Me. Belle. That's 4. We got Dory. I know Star is out this way too.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her in a while.
No.
Is that all I can think? In Denham. Okay, cool. That's not far.
Belle? Belle was.
Yeah, Belle. I said Belle. Cool. We all need to get together and have lunch or something. I guess I'm gonna have to bring Suzy, you know.
Well,
I bring Suzy everywhere.
Anybody in Central Jersey or very Eastern Pennsylvania or in any Jersey part? Anybody? Nobody? I guess you're from Louisiana. I was going to say, I guess I appeal to, I think like I appeal to the Southern people so they can make fun of my Northern accent. That's
you go fishing down Dory's way.
How do I make this like go down or flatter?
John, I like catfish and I like perch. So, if you're selling some fish, hit me up.
Me, not me. She was saying color. I think it was when I was saying say hi so I can make everybody have like
Oh, cool. John said he can cook for us. Sounds good to me. I don't turn down food.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
I'm gonna bring you. Stop it.
How do I make the comments slimmer?
Pop out your chat. Can you do that on your iPad? And then
No.
push them to the side, and then you can close YouTube. I'm back in my position, y'all.
Yo, I did that just by touching the screen. It's like magic. I didn't even try. I just like went and it went away. How do I do this? No.
Also, she loves barbecue.
Yeah. Is that what he said he's doing? He's barbecuing?
Yeah. I think, Joe, you from Texas, huh? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's just Jersey Gypsy and me.
It's just you in Jersey? Oh, no. You're going to make me dizzy. Stop it.
Well, what do I do to make the...
Good. What do you do to make what?
I did it.
You did what?
I made the comment go down.
All right. Jeffrey is the only person. Liv is not. Liv Style Rewind is not a moderator.
Oh, wait. Bobby's really uptight about me being on the left. So let's Bobby, I'll let you have it. Okay. I'll sit on the other side.
I don't think it means anything. You see, I'm left-handed, so but you are too.
I'm a lefty.
Tooth Man said he's from East Coast here in Massachusetts.
Oh, so Johnny from Mass.
So he's close to Johnny?
He's like the combo of you and me. Kind of.
Right.
Mass, Louisiana.
Well, even though Suzy's in Jersey, she comes everywhere with me.
In her phone. I went to Massachusetts for one summer. That was so much fun. I had so much fun in Massachusetts.
Bobby says yes.
I had so much fun. We went to Provincetown. We were in Boston for a while. I took a class in a college in Boston. Oh my God, I'm so old. I can't even remember what college it was. There's like so many colleges, but is it called Northeastern? There's like Northwestern University. I think it was Northeastern. And oh my gosh, how come I don't remember anything? I just remember that my friend said, "Can you do ride on Reds here?" We were in her car. And I said, "I don't know if you can do ride on Reds in Boston, but you're trying to go left." So I said, "Don't do it."
I can't find Pearl's comment, but she says she was just getting her first cup of coffee, I think.
Yeah, you guys do too. It's
Bobby
funny.
Says now all's right with the world.
Okay. I was watching a show that I think it took place in Pennsylvania, and then they had a scene in New York, and they were trying to show a New Yorker as a real estate agent, which I did I had like 1,000 jobs. I had my real estate license, and I was trying to sell expensive real estate in New York City. I saw some beautiful. But listen, in the TV show, the agent, he had a Boston accent, and they were trying to make him a New Yorker. And I said, like whoever hired him to be a New Yorker.
Well, I find you have a Jersey accent, not a New York accent.
What?
I said I find you have a Jersey accent more than.
I thought that there was no such thing as a Jersey accent. See, Tony has the Jersey accent. I dated two guys from Central New Jersey after the other, and I said they had the same. They had the same accent. And I go, there is a Jersey accent, and I'm like, wow.
You think?
I'm just saying, it's 22. As the crow flies, I live 22 miles from where I used to live. Although it takes minutes to get there, and 2 hours with traffic. Anyway,
I forgot to put earrings on. Should I go get them?
You have an earring on. You have 2 earrings on. Those are the back holes.
Yeah.
I have 3 on one side and 1 on the other.
I'm barely awake today. Look, I managed to get eyeliner and lipstick and mascara on, and that is it. Sorry. You know, y'all family now, so I don't have to dress up anymore.
Why? Yeah, who cares? I wanted to come on in my pajamas so bad. But since I took a shower, I said I might as well just get dressed because there's no sense in re-pajama-ing unless you're ill.
Right. Yeah, I guess. I never get to stay in my pajamas ever because Bella always wants to go out.
When she said she went to Cape Cod, I thought she was saying crap cod.
Cape Cod. Oh, Cape Cod.
She's okay. I know what she meant.
Wait, Bella's gone. I can eat my banana. I had to give Bella my whole banana when I was on Johnny's so that she would be quiet.
Oh, she says water instead of water.
Water. Well, when you get mad, yours comes out.
Oh, I go like, I'm going to get Bronx on your ass. And I really I was doing that, I think, earlier today. I think I take on an accent. I'm hanging out with you too much. I say some things the way you say now. And it's going away. Water. Do you like water? Water. But I say squirrel. Do you say squirrel?
I do not say squirrel.
No, I know you don't. Jersey. How do you say squirrel? So Tony says he says say swirl, and it goes and then say swirl. And I go, that's if you take
also say bowl.
If he takes the squirrel out of me, it ain't gonna be cute anymore. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do say boa. Somebody informed me it's a diphthong. I'm adding diphthongs. I just thought it was syllables or syllables. But at least if you put the right emphasis on the syllable, people can understand you.
Did you know that? Pearl says, did you know if you're allergic to latex, you're likely allergic to bananas? Bobby says instead of squirrel, you could say swirl. Or some people say squirrel.
How do I get rid of the comment? I'm just curious. I did it before, but...
Just hit the next comment. God.
When it happens, I'm like, yay! Do you say squirrel? Avocado. Avocado, I probably say right.
No, she's saying that if you're allergic to latex, you're probably allergic to bananas and avocados.
Interesting. I heard that if you're allergic to poison ivy, that you have a hard time with cashews and mangoes. That they're related. But it's really the mango skin. And one time I put an entire mango I didn't take the skin off, and I put it in a smoothie. I don't know. It tasted so nasty. I don't know what I was thinking. I think actually mangoes can be so delicious or so incredibly not delicious. They taste like turpentine or something.
Bobby is agreeing with that. Meg says she's from Midwest. When I traveled down south, I made it fun. I made a fun of how I said
Post-it notes. Post-it notes.
Post-it notes.
Say
boat.
Boat.
I say boat.
Boat. Tour. How do you say tour? I'm going on a tour of this like this mansion. There's a mansion. We're gonna go on a tour. We have to get ready for the tour. My mom said
I have to make myself say jewelry because I say jury.
Jury?
Jury.
Well, a jury is what happens.
I got some jury.
Jewelry. But I could say jewelry. It's jewelry, but I say jewelry.
A grinder and a bowl.
Lip style. Pillow.
What is that?
How do you say pillow?
Pillow.
No, how does Liv say?
No, she said say pillow.
Pillow.
All right, got that.
Pillow.
See, Dory says she says that too. Must be about the jury. Jury.
What's a bubbler? Bubbler? You mean like a bong? What are you talking about? What's a bubbler?
Wait, Dory, how do you say turquoise? I say turquoise. And she makes fun of me all the time.
Pillow. It's a pillow. Pillow.
She says pillow.
Pillow.
Oh,
Marshmallow? You say marshmallow? Mala?
I don't know. We say all
Water.
kinds.
Water.
I know we discussed this last week. My mama says mayonnaise. Johnny says he used to say mayonnaise, except when he goes somewhere, he says mayo.
Well, I always start singing, mayonnaise is your name,
She says quaz, turquoise.
Turquoise? Turquoise.
Well, my turquoise is very,
Turquoise.
my turquoise is very wise.
Oh, a bubbler is a Midwestern drinking fountain. Oh.
Oh. You drink from it. Oh wow, we say everything.
I went to a park and I saw a water fountain the other day, and it was actually in Pennsylvania, and the dogs were thirsty, so I was like, "Oh, good, we could try to get water." And then I'm like pushing on the buttons, and Tony's like, "That really hasn't worked since 1965. What are you doing?"
Oh my god!
I'm like, "Why? Why did they take them away?"
Jennifer says she just calls it a water fountain.
Do you remember when we used to go to the water fountains in parks, and the water tasted like pipe, and it was so hot, and it was like, and then some kids would be like putting their disgusting mouths like over the hole to try to suck the water. I'm surprised we're not all dead. How did we live? How did we make it?
Dory, yes, grimy. We buy grimy.
Grimy? Grimy? Grimy?
It's ground meat. Grind meat. Grimy.
Well, did you ever say minced meat? In I think in England they say minced meat, like minced meat. But we say minced meat as like chopped up sweet stuff that you make that pie. Minced meat pie.
Oh yeah, my mama likes that shit.
Yeah, they took away all the water fountains the same way, but they also took away in my neighborhood all the mailboxes except for right in front of the post office. And I mean, okay, they were like the kind that you could almost like stick your hand into the top part, but not into the bottom. Now the post office mailbox in front of the post office, the slot is so skinny that, you know, I was trying to stick something in there, and I didn't even know if it was. And Tony's like, "What the heck were you doing? Why did it take so long?" And I said, the hole was so skinny. I like didn't even know if my piece of mail went all the way in.
Right. So, Tooch Man says, "Remember drinking water from the garden hose?" Yes, but we call it a hose pipe.
Oh, well, I'm going to tell you this. I grew up on the 11th floor of an apartment building, and we had actually excellent tasting water from the spout of the sink, but we did not.
I'll be right back.
We did not have a hose.
Handle you can.
This is my first house, and I feel a hose pipe. It's crazy. I said it should have come with like a manual on how to just do stuff, because when I had to have something done in my basement by the I'm going to call it the electric company, but like it's called PSE&G, and the guy came in and he said, "Why is your water shut off over here to your water filter?" And I go, "What are you talking about?" And he goes, This is off. This is off. I'm like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Well, you have to turn it on so it could be." I go, "Where's my filter?" And he goes, "It's over there." And I was like, I didn't even know I had a water filter. And I'm like, oh, I felt like such a jerk. Acme Crayons Bra.
I don't know if I'll be able to get these in because it has one of those funny things.
Well, you see, they have special hoses now that they said they're not lead lined. Apparently, back in the day, the garden hoses had lead lining, and all the kids that were drinking out of them a lot probably got brain damage. So you did a lot. You might have had a lot more potential than being a co-host with me.
You want to come say hi? Come on.
With our 300 followers. Man, it's a garden hose if it's in a garden. Otherwise, it's a different kind of hose.
What? We use one kind of hose in the garden, in the yard.
It's raining again. I swear. This is every day it's been raining. I guess they say April showers bring May flowers. It's already May. Stop raining.
All right,
Yeah.
I can get one in, but I can't get the other one. My
I'm still
baby,
like,
listen.
maybe you got a point. I don't know. What is it about lead? It decreases the amount of oxygen flowing to your brain. So
Maybe that's why I can't remember shit.
maybe. Well, then they said that we put all those fillings that had mercury, and mercury can make, like the Mad Hatter was a felter, and people who used to make felted hats used mercury to make the felt like soft and malleable, and they became insane after a while. Oh,
Hey,
and then they
Purple.
used to dunk all that stuff. Hi, Purple Wings. And they used to dump all that stuff in New Jersey, I think. So all the birds started having soft eggshells, and now everything is different. I mean, now they have to like be kinder and gentler and only dump when nobody's looking. I feel, because people are still probably doing that. Sad, so sad.
I know it is.
I used to go.
Add Purple as a moderator.
I used to go wading in the Hudson River, and my friend was like, "What are you doing? There's so much." And she started naming all these like chemical letters, like BHTA, BHA, THB, B, blah, blah. I don't know. If it had THC, I'd do it every day. But anyway, she didn't say that one. And I was like, "What do you mean? Now I'm gonna get cancer because I put my feet in the water? That's so sad." It's like, I would do it. And I saw people fishing, and they were going to eat the fish. It's so scary. But they really spent a lot of time actually dredging up all the the crappy dirt from the harbor area and the lower Hudson. And they said the water quality is much better. And people started having now, like, they're like, I want to say farming oysters and things of that nature. And now the Hudson River, believe it or not, or in the area of New York Harbor. So when I went down to the park I wanted to take you to in Jersey City that faces Lower Manhattan, I actually saw like big, like wildlife birds. Like herons.
Big wildlife birds.
Like herons and other kinds of herons and egret kind of birds.
Okay.
Yeah, and I see a lot of eagles now, which I didn't see when I was a kid. If you saw an eagle, it was like magnificent and rare, and it was like, oh, look at the eagle. And the same thing with the deer. We drove all the way to Virginia, and we saw a deer on the side of the road. People were stopping and like taking a picture. It was so wow. It was like seeing a tiger or something. And now I have deer like eating my flowers, and there's a fox running around outside. It's so different. It's because we've invaded their habitat. But it's not
like possum and armadillos in our yards.
Now, the first time I saw an armadillo, of course it was dead, but I was like, there's an armadillo. Crazy.
Some ugly creatures.
Yeah, really ugly. And I heard that they carry leprosy, so you can't really touch them. We had pigeons like you wouldn't believe. I lived at one point. I had an apartment.
I forgot to send Haley a link.
I had an apartment on the 7th floor in New York City, and the 7th floor apparently is like they kind of jump off the roof and swoop, and so like they kind of like perch on the 7th floor a lot. And one of them made a little nest outside in the winter, and I wasn't paying attention because I didn't go outside on my terrace, and the mess that was out there was shovelable. That's all I'm gonna say. And I threw it all in a box, like an Amazon box, and I taped it up and put it in my, the area where we had to throw our garbage. And I bet somebody saw a taped up box and thought, "Ooh, something special inside." I'm like, they would have been really surprised when they opened it and found like 3 months of pigeon crap. Yes, gift wrapped your garbage. And I wish I had a video of it. That would have been fun.
We don't have any around here, at least where I live.
When I moved out here, there were pigeons all around, and I thought, are they following me? I moved out here to get away from that stuff. I really did. Is Bobby here?
Is who?
I
Poor
said, is
Bobby.
Bobby here?
Poor Bobby.
What's deadly, Pearl? I forgot now what would be deadly.
Is purple? Yeah, she's blue now.
Yeah, I'm
You've
thinking
been good at that.
well, if I have my phone open, I can keep track of stuff. After Jennifer gives me like, she's like, look at that,
Greg,
Greg. See,
where you been?
the pigeon poop. Oh yeah, it's terrible.
Pigeon poop.
Oh, why do I hear an echo now? I heard myself say pigeon poop twice.
Pigeon
Right.
poop, pigeon poop, pigeon poop.
I was going to ask Greg if I was going to get an non-electric, but handheld, powerful screwdriver thing. What brand should I get? Because there's so many out there, and there's some that are like $39, and there's some that's $139, and some that are $239.
From what I know, I would say Black & Decker, but maybe Greg has a different opinion.
Oh,
is Chris lurking? Chris.
Buy one from G. That's why I wanted to find G. Maybe G has one for sale.
That's right.
And maybe he'll give me like the friendly discount.
We'll go check out G's eBay store.
He said he looked at your channel and didn't see the show.
I know, because I was supposed to try to simultaneously cast it there, but Johnny didn't teach me that yet.
I was thinking that wouldn't then nobody come over here and I wouldn't be able to see who was there. I just think
he doesn't have any weed whackers.
I just want I want to be able to like hang a curtain rock kind of thing.
Weed whacker. We call it a weed eater.
I did want. I have 2 weed whackers, and the second one that I bought was one of those green machine things or yard. It was one of those like I don't know. It was the first one I had. I liked a lot, but it started not working. Yeah, I need a drill or an electric screwdriver drill kind of thing. But the weed whacker thing that I have, I never could figure out how to like loop the spinning piece of nylon through so that it would do the stuff that I needed to do. And it's like I need to tinker with it, and I'm not a good tinkerer.
Speaking of weed whackers, do you ship that, Greg, or do you just do that local pickup?
Well, you know what, Pearl? I haven't had any in like a couple days, but because I was sitting here and I didn't have time to make coffee, I just took a Pepsi Zero Sugar, and I only switched to Pepsi Zero Sugar because it was on sale. And
I have Dr. Pepper Zero today.
Why is he?
Some? Wow.
Who needs a weed whacker? I need a weed whacker. I actually need a live-in. I want to say groundskeeper housekeeper combination person.
I mean, yes.
Really? John John's in the lawn business. Wow. He could like that could be an interesting live. I could have my weed whacker thing here and say, how do I make this work? Because I don't know how. Now, my husband is very handy. Like he's doing impeccable woodwork. Like he's putting wooden panels and like he's trying to make it look arts and crafts period. And he's doing a great job. And he's spending a long, long, long time making his hallway look beautiful. His kitchen looks like crap. I don't get it.
He's still working in the hallway? That's been like 2 weeks now.
Because it's like he's making it look like a beautiful craftsman home from like the 30s,
Greg
40s.
said he thought he heard weed whacker, plus his neighbors outside doing that.
Okay. Well, you know what? I did want to actually weed whack a little because you could use it as an edger, and I want like I didn't care about any kind of yard detailing and curb appeal too much. I mean, it was not a high priority in my life. But now that I'm selling my house, like I had a cement like pathway from the driveway to the door, and it was lined with bricks on the side, and the bricks got eaten up by the lawn. So I was like, if I dig, I'll find them, right? Where did they go? So I was like trying to dig them out, and let me tell you, I was in pain. I've got to the point where my muscles don't work at all. And then we had to buy a dryer last week because my clothes dryer broke and I had wet clothes. So anyway, Tony's like, you have to help me offload it from the truck. And he goes, are you going to just let it drop? And I go, hell yeah, I'm going to let it drop. Well, I know I told the story last week. But anyway, I was just so sore from that. She's not listening.
I told Johnny it was going to be an interesting show if you were if you were hyped up. And he says, isn't Suzy always hyped up?
I'm really not. I was so tired. I actually took the Sudafed.
No, I know. My son drinks Sprite. I don't like Sprite or 7-Up because it reminds me of being sick, because that's what my mom gave us when we were sick. Sprite or 7-Up.
We used to have the ginger ale, but then she would buy Shasta. She would buy all the cheap, crappy, RC and anything that was like, if it was like finance brand, anything that was like 10 cents less than the other, she'd buy it, and it was like crappy.
The only way I drink ginger ale is if I put it with orange sherbet.
The first time I tasted like, I don't know, I want to just say, like, if she bought a pack of cookies, it had to last like the entire week, and we couldn't touch it. Like, she had to dole them out like one or two at a time. We lived in a very, like, with the kids just didn't go into the refrigerator kind of thing, like, or the cupboards. Like, every food had like, if she had a pound cake, she had to like make sure, if it said serves 12, it had to serve 12. So she would like,
oh no, Jennifer, she hadn't had a shake in months. I think you should drop your shake link, Jennifer. Buy me a shake link.
Wow, I almost ordered a milkshake the other day at McDonald's, and I said, and I asked my friend, did you ever have one? And he's like, it was my ex. And he said, are you kidding me? Did I ever have a milkshake from McDonald's? Like, he looked at me like, who hasn't?
McDonald's milkshakes are not my favorite because they're real thin, but Sonic has really good milkshakes. Does everybody have Sonic? We do. I know you do, right?
We have a Sonic. I've only been there twice, and I really don't even remember what the food tastes like. I usually go there and I'll get like I've gotten an ice cream. I wouldn't order a shake. I would order probably something that would have like Heath bar in it. But then I get like nauseous from eating that. It's too sweet after a while. But I remember thinking they had something. I thought they had a chicken sandwich that tasted good. And do they have the tots? Is that the place with the tots?
Carl says Trader Joe's has the best cranberry cherry juices.
John is saying the thing I like now. I love a Wendy's Frosty chocolate.
Right. Right. Sonic does. I agree, John. Sonic has the best ice cream too. My husband and I went on a date for a few minutes the other night, and we went to Sonic and got an ice cream. And my daughter's like, oh, I'm jealous. I'm like, you can't come. So sorry. And we left. Can you believe it? It took about an hour, maybe 45 minutes, but we did because we have to drive to the next little town, which is about 10 minutes away.
All right. So. Now, Lisa's saying she had the Shamrock Shake and she thought it was so good. I asked them, like, there was a time frame where my taste buds really shifted, and I wasn't having a lot of sweets at that time, and I had never had a Shamrock Shake, so I just said, what does the Shamrock Shake taste like? She goes, "You never had one?" I go, I was, talking to the McDonald's lady. I go, "No, I never had one, but I don't want to buy one if I think it tastes nasty." So she gave me like this shot of Shamrock Shake. I was like,
cool.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't know if I'd like
but
that.
It was really, really minty. And I was like, it felt like kind of like toothpastey to me. Like I just was like, nah, this isn't gonna do it for me. McDonald's has now they say they have frozen Coke, and I went in for a frozen Coke and they didn't have it.
There's Jennifer's milkshake link. If anybody's
for the Jennifer, I probably want that.
Jennifer just sent you one, honey. I'm laughing. I just went to PayPal and my accountant added Jennifer under goods and service. Oh my God. That's funny. So Jennifer, you are goods and service.
It's okay. I wanted to put my PayPal. No, not my PayPal. My
Cash App.
I actually was putting my Cash App, which is why do you have to put $ Suzy Woozy and then 321?
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah.
And I'm like, I tried to sign up for the milkshake link thing, and I think they take a commission out of it. It's like kind of uncool.
Well, Jennifer's goes straight to her PayPal.
That's smart. Smarter. Yeah, I mean, not that I deserve a tip. Somebody had that under their thing. She's like, if you enjoy our content, please give us a tip because, we're happy to put it out. But it was nice.
Do you want to come say hello? Did you hear? He just said, "Here, I don't have time." Mr. Southern Funds.
Call him honey. It works.
Jennifer said, "What?"
Say hi, honey.
I'm good, she said. I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh, goods and services. She goes, I don't know. I'm good, but
yeah, goods and service. I don't know about service. Well, I told her sometimes you moderate and stuff. I didn't know how to tell her to put it because she's like, "What is this for? What is this for?" Like if you join a channel, like if you're a member, and she goes, "What is this for?" And I tried to explain it to her, and I don't know. Anyway, that's what she put them all as.
It's the cost of doing. You think? Can't she just say it's like either petty cash or at business expense kind of thing? I mean, not that Jennifer's a business expense, but like,
no.
But if she thought of it like that, maybe it'd be easier to classify it.
I don't know. She's got to classify it as something. Anyway, It's crazy.
Right.
Crazy.
Like the I went to
my booth today.
When I went to the accountant, he said, "How much did you spend on medical stuff last year?" And I said, "I didn't keep track." And he goes, "Why didn't you keep track?" And I'm like, No accountant has asked me in the last 5 years how much money I spent on stuff.
Well, you can go to the pharmacy and ask them for a list. The
thing is, I think the standard deduction was always more, except for the year that I had like all my teeth ripped out of my head. That cost me way more.
Can I have one of those?
I didn't have all the teeth ripped out, but I had a lot of my molars ripped out. I only have a couple.
He left me a cookie.
One?
Really? He said I can only have one. Oh, am I sending it wrong, Jennifer?
I don't know.
I have to go to my booth. I don't know, y'all.
I have a big bill. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell things. Maybe.
Jennifer says she got some money taken from her milkshake sometimes, depending on how people pay. I don't know. It doesn't give me an option for a certain way. Friends and family sent.
If you have two friends,
give me an option because I have a business account. You're welcome, Jennifer.
We should do an auction where actually, if people would actually come and buy things, that would be helpful.
Well, we do need to do an auction.
I mean, look, we have 15 fans. That might, I don't know. I'm ready to start packing up boxes and putting like.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to do like, sometimes we can do $1 start, and then sometimes we don't have to do $1 start.
Do
Or if
$3.
we don't want to do $1 start, we can do a regular auction. But we have to find a time and stick with it. We can't just do it 2 weeks and stop.
Honestly, during the day seems really hard. I think more people are around in the evening, but there's also way more auctions and things going on in the evening.
Johnny wants her to get on. She needs to send him an email.
Wait, he said I'm on the 21st.
Oh, you did sign up that day. Okay, I didn't realize you did. I'm sorry.
But it's June 21st. It's like a long time. The bill I'm paying is like today or tomorrow. And I've had a lot of expenses because I had to pay for my car insurance and the house insurance and my health insurance and the real estate taxes. And, it was all the same, like within 2 weeks of each other. And it's just mind-boggling how many thousands of dollars in the hole I could get.
We love you, Jennifer.
I love you.
Well, that'll come fast. Believe me. You know, Johnny's auction will roll around fast because you're on the hump day auction, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
How many people do that? Like, is that the one that had like 6 people on there?
I can't remember. I'm going to be on in July, I think. The hump day. And you know what? John just gave me that. And if I lost it again and have to ask him again, I'm going to be so embarrassed. He's going to say, you can't have the deal of the dawns because you can't remember shit and you can't write anything down.
But I
don't
know like what to. I'm going to just maybe we could do a special, like, I'm going to try to sell clothes and you could try to sell something that you don't usually sell. And then maybe we could just say that, like, one day I'll have clothing. Mm-hmm. And then I actually have a lot of glass things. I don't know if anybody wants, like, two cordials that were from, like, 19.
Mm-hmm. And well, I tried to sell glass on Johnny's. This week I went mostly glass.
You had nice glass, too. Mine is like, I'm going to end up. Oh, wait. What is FBMP? Facebook Marketplace. Okay, easy peasy, no shipping and all. Okay.
Right. Okay. So, Lisa, tell me, do you like show one item at a time and say you can buy it here? I mean, or you do it like a regular listing and tell them they can pick it up there? Because I need to do something. I think I only made enough for rent this month.
Where's your antique booth? Give yourself some free advertising if you still have it.
Well, I think you're the only one from there.
It would probably still be an hour and a half for me. You pulled out of the booth. Okay, no more booths. Okay. There was a booth near here. There was a place I was looking at, and I think they wanted, like, at one point they said $250 a month, and another place was $400 a month, and I'm like, good. And I'm like,
$170 a month for mine.
I'm talking like 17 years ago. I was like,
wow.
Yeah.
But I do have a bigger booth than I had before. But I don't know. Put the link and I'll explain. I don't know if Suzy can put in more than one person. Can you have more than 2 people? Hi, Dad's Vintage Garage. Hey, Adam.
Hi, Dad. I'm making people moderators. How's it going? Can I put more people in? I can. I can do that. Let's see. I know I can.
You have to put the link in. And Lisa will come and explain what she did.
Okay.
Right. I always put a place to meet, Pearl, but she's saying she's doing it from her booth. Hey, Debbie.
Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Did the link get in there?
Well, you need to make Debbie blue
I know.
She's green on
I'm
mine.
on it, lady. I'm
Hurry.
on it.
Do it fast. Do it fast. No, don't do it fast because you're going to time everybody out.
All right. I'm on it. I'm on it. Let me see.
You got it? I wonder why my sister is.
Can I post a comment right into? No. It says guests. Invite guests. I could make a copy.
All right, yeah, you share and then copy and then
You
put
can
it in.
do that. You could do that. You're a
Maybe I can. I can.
Because I made the copy, but I'm like, how can I put it there?
All right, I'll do it.
I can't make comments in the chat. Maybe I can do it.
Copy. Hey, Sandy.
Who's Sandy Kirk? Hey, how's it going?
All right, Lisa, there it is.
You are now a moderator. What was this milk? Oh.
Milkshake.
What are the milkshakes?
I guess. I don't know. So Lisa's going to come on and tell us how.
Who's Annette?
Who's a what?
Annette. Someone said, what happened with Annette? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, it's Lisa. Sorry. It was a conversation amongst themselves. It didn't come. Oh, it did come across.
Lisa, did you try to come in?
So who wants to come? She's not. Is she going to come? I don't think people are going to come. Who's going to want to come?
Well, no. Lisa's supposed to come in and tell us how she did the thing from our booth. I'm afraid I didn't make much. I think Chris made some money in my booth this week. But he picked up his money from the last 2 weeks. So
you should figure out how to go live from the booth and sell on Poshmark. People are doing that. It's fantastic. They're selling expensive stuff from the booths. I would never have thought. It goes every day and
there she is. You got to let her in.
I know. I'm on it. What happened? She went away.
No, she's still on mine. There she is. She's in.
Okay.
Hey, Lisa.
Hi.
Okay.
Did it work?
It worked.
It worked. I don't see your picture though.
You're just blank.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm on my phone, so I don't know if I'm doing this right.
Hey, Chris.
Well, you sound like
he's in Arkansas until 10. All right, tell me how you did it. Okay. Is she still there?
I'm still here. You know what? Should I shut you off on my phone or on my TV? Because I got y'all talking on the TV, and I have you on the phone because I stream it.
StreamYard, I usually shut my YouTube off.
Yeah, you just mute the TV, maybe.
And let me try to mute the TV.
And then just play where you're broadcasting from.
But we don't hear any interference.
I heard it a little bit. Not a lot.
All right, is this good now?
Yeah, you're fine.
You're fine.
Okay, I muted you on my TV, but I still see you. I can't see the chat either.
Oh, okay.
And you would have to probably press comments, and that's how you would do it.
Yeah, you can. Oh,
there it is. Okay,
you can't chat in it.
Okay, I see it. At least I can see it, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so this is what I do with the Facebook. How you were saying you want to get rid of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So what happened was, long story short, I had 2 antique booths from October, November, December, January, and I pulled out in the end of February.
Okay.
And I was doing great. Okay. But issues, total issues, because I was in a booth with someone else. And it was a big mistake. Unfortunately, this person isn't, we are no longer friends. because I still have not gotten my money. Everything was under one person's name. So it was in her name under her tax ID. I am owed like thousands of dollars.
Oh my
So
God.
I pulled all of my stuff out and I said, fuck it. So I brought it all home. Oh, sorry. Am I going to get you in trouble?
What do you mean?
I just cursed.
Oh,
I don't care.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Just
You got to filter me. This is bad.
All you want. I want to know why it's highlighted Suzy Woozy stuff.
I know, Chris. It says Suzy Woozy, but it's me because I'm on your channel and I'm an administrator on your channel.
So Chris, when it's highlighted, if you see highlights, that's her.
It's because I chatted from StreamYard instead of YouTube. Sorry.
I'm not getting any money, Chris. Sorry, she is.
All right, go ahead, Lisa.
So basically, I got into it with some drama queen and I wasn't getting my money. So, you go to work, you bust your ass. You're getting money. I want my money. So somebody's trying to make every excuse not to give you your part of what you sold, because I sold thousands of dollars of some of my really nice stuff.
Right.
So I pulled everything out. Anyway, long story short, I brought it all home. I have a whole dining room full now of my antique booth stuff that, I pulled out. And it was a lot of stuff because basically I had probably maybe 75% of the merchandise in there and I sold a shit ton. But anyway, so what I decided to do, some of it I put on eBay, of course, but I have so much extra stuff that I bought. Like I bought a lot of man cave stuff because that it really sold. Like it sold so well in our booth. Man cave was like off. The guys shop more than the women.
Wow.
So I specifically went sourcing for booth stuff, but it's not necessarily things I would put on Marketplace or eBay, right?
Right.
So I still have everything sitting in my dining room, all boxed up, like to the top. So I said, you know what? Let me quick get rid of it. I want some of my money back. So what I've been doing is I've been just throwing stuff on Marketplace, 5, 10, 15, 20. If it's something decent, I'll, of course, I source so cheap that I can sell it cheap. And I'm not getting charged, the fees. I'm not getting charged any overhead anymore. They come to my house, they pick it up. I just label it and put it outside, say what day you want to come. They're like, oh, like this morning, I had some lady show up at 8. Well, I put it out at 7:00, shut the door. She threw the money through my mail slot. Boom. She loves it. It's people, if they want something and it's cheap enough, like if you go out to like the stores, the antique malls, all that stuff is just expensive. But if I throw stuff up there about $10 cheaper than what I had it priced at, and somebody wants it, they're going to come pick it up. And still, some of the guys are my best people. They never even bargain with me on Marketplace. They'll just be like, oh, you want 15? I'll come pick it up.
Right.
Okay. And
let me tell you, I want to just interject. I was selling something on that Nextdoor app thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
A guy, I started at 10 for a beer stein that was from Germany. And he said, I've been to Germany. I was stationed in Germany. I want it. And we spoke about just over 2 days, like when he would come to get it. And he finally, when he showed up, I had dropped the price to $8 just to get rid of it. And he handed me a 10. It's like, I was like,
yeah. Okay. I have had nothing but amazing people. I live in a really populated area. And some people even come over from Philly because I'm right at the bridge, one of the bridges that go over. It's the Tacony Palmyra Bridge. People will come over from Northeast Philly and pick stuff up. Like I even put plush on there sometimes if I don't feel like shipping stuff. Let me tell you, I'm making more in cash. Wow. And it's so easy to do. It's simple. I don't have to pack anything. I don't have to ship it. I don't have to do I have been doing a lot of that. So that's how I'm getting rid of a lot of my antique stuff that I'm like, you know what?
That's
I'm
cool.
not putting this shit on eBay. eBay sucks right now.
Yeah.
And of course, because I haven't been listing that much, but I still do. Like the good stuff that I know I'm going to get a buyer for,
Mm-hmm.
I'm throwing it on eBay because,
Right.
you know, I just sold the little 3-inch whole pottery bank for like $139.99 plus shipping.
Wow.
And it was an auction. And I knew like something like that, I'm not going to put on marketplace for $5-10, you know?
Right.
So it's kind of like I just kind of figure out where it's going to work best. If it's something very low end that I can
Mm-hmm.
get $5 or $10 for, maybe even 20, depending on what it is, I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to put it on marketplace because
Can I ask
it
you
would,
a question?
yeah.
I had this thing, this house lantern, and it was probably like 30-ish new, and I mean it still has the tag on it. I didn't use it, so I would like to get. I would like to get 20, but I probably would take 10 at this point. Do you think I could? What do you think I could list it for on marketplace?
I would totally put that up because you know what? People are decorating for the spring. And if you go to the store and you find something like that, they're good. Home decor is expensive
Mm-hmm.
anymore
But
unless you have some kind of 50% off discount or coupon. If somebody sees it and they're your neighbor, they will come pick it up for $10. Or you could put it up for 15,
Right.
and then if it doesn't sell or somebody sends you an offer, say, "Hey, yeah, if you can come pick it up today, I'll give it to you for
Mm-hmm.
10 or
okay,
12 or whatever."
all right, I'll
And
try. I'll do 15 and see what happens. I mean,
yeah,
the worst thing that can happen is it's not going to go. But if it goes, I'll be very happy to get rid of. I have a lot of things like that I bought before my wedding,
Mm-hmm.
and
yes.
I only used, but like I only used like 3 of those lantern things in one display, and then the rest of it I never even touched. So
You'll
Yeah.
sell it in a day or two. I'm telling you, people are looking for bargains. Like, especially like moms out there with young kids, they can't
Mm-hmm.
afford the crazy Home Depot, home decor prices. Like, that
Right.
shit's insane.
It
So,
is.
let me tell you, people shop on Marketplace, like,
they do.
to find your deals. And if you have something
Mhm.
that's just sitting in your house, shoot, I scroll in there all the time and I always find stuff that I can flip
Right.
um, on Marketplace or eBay. I'll put it on eBay for like 5 times the price
Mhm.
if I know it's a high dollar item. Otherwise, I'm just throwing it on Marketplace for 5, 10, $15 and and they can come pick it up. Oh, you want to pick it up tomorrow? Yeah, I'll have it out for you by 8.
Mhm.
Come anytime. Shut your door, lock it. I got a dog. I got a pit bull. Nobody's going to bother me. You know what I mean? Like,
Do you, do you really just ask for cash and slip it under the door, or can you have them to cash out before they?
I don't tell them to put it under the mat. I tell them to put it through my mail slot
I
because
don't
I
have
have a
a
mail
mail,
slot in my door. I don't want it sitting out. But I
but
mean,
maybe they could slip it under my door.
yes, they can do that. Put it under your mat. I mean, people do that. But
Right.
generally, I've had nothing but good people. So, I mean, I don't know what your area is like. Like if you have a lot of,
Well,
if your population is high and, because I
I live
live in a
on a
really
busy
good
street.
area for it.
I live on a busy street, but I mean, I've had like once I was told like an Amazon package was delivered and it wasn't, but that doesn't mean they didn't take a picture. You know how
Yeah.
they sometimes do. So I don't know that he really delivered it or that he didn't put it on the next street over.
Right.
And somebody got a bonus, but um, I mean, I've picked up stuff off of Marketplace where people said just put it on, through the door. If I heard all these dogs behind the door, and I was afraid if I put the money through the door, the dogs would eat it. So I
Right.
so I
Right.
like put it under their like mat, and
Um,
it all worked out. Nobody ever said anything about it.
right. Well, I've
Yeah,
But
seen.
it works. I would say try to get rid of some of your stuff that way. And you're just sitting home, you're scrolling, you're watching YouTube. That's what usually I'm doing. I'm sitting on my couch, just uploading a couple pictures. They don't have to be fancy. People know that it doesn't have to be eBay quality at all. But sometimes I will take some of my eBay listings that have been sitting for like over a year and I'll throw them on Marketplace, be like, oh, $12, here you go. And boom, it's gone. Like,
Mhm.
it's crazy. Like, I just, old stale stuff that I'm like, why would I sell it for $20 on eBay with all the fees? Then I got to ship it. Let me just throw it on
Right.
Marketplace for
And
10,
your packing
$12
supplies, yeah.
and somebody can come pick it up. It's just, and you don't
Mhm.
have to get fancy with all the item specifics and all the pictures and, 2 or 3 pictures, boom, gone.
I think I'm going to try to get at least my money back.
Yes, definitely.
That'll be better than a yard sale. So, I'm
And I
hustling.
like it because it's cash money. Like, I don't
Yeah.
need a paper trail at this point.
I'm with you on that. I mean, look, I
I
know.
made too much money last year and I have to chill with eBay and Macari and all that. So I'd rather have the cash.
Well, look, everybody'd rather have cash. Look, if like a lot of people have yard sales over and over and over again, and I think that they're eventually some towns crack down on that, and
Yeah.
there's just a certain point where, I don't really see the problem. It's like some of my friends said I made $650 at my yard sale. I'm sure she's not declaring it on her taxes. That's all.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, I'm doing that in 2 weeks too. There's a townwide. So the townwide is on a Saturday. So I'm going to set up Friday for all the dealers and stuff. So I'm going to set up Friday and do Saturday as well. So I'm going to get 2 days out of it because it's a lot of damn work. But
Yeah,
it is.
so I'm hoping to have my dining room back.
Right.
And put some extra stuff, regular stuff out, not just that stuff. But so, yeah. So last time I did a yard sale was like 2 years ago, and I made about $400. I was giving stuff away, $1, $1, take it, please. The lady dumped like all this jewelry, take it. Like, I was so exhausted after that. I'm like, oh my God, I'm never doing that again. And now here I am 2 years later. I'm like, I'm going to have a yard sale.
Wow, that's like, even if you can make $401 bills, that's a lot. It's nice.
Yeah. But anyway, try it out, Suzy. I think that'll work for you. It's really
this is very big to ship. I mean, if somebody in my viewing audience will want it, maybe they'll say, "Oh, I'll give you 10 for that." But like for me to put it in a box, it's going to be a big box.
Exactly. It's the shipping is killing everything. All the sales.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be like. I mean, I can get it in a regular, like the biggest of the USPS box, like large boxes, but then it would have to be priority, and it's just like touching sideways, because you taught me the sideways trick, Dawn, like about if you put it in cat corner, like, but the edges are against the cardboard, and I have no way of like, not, if somebody puts a knee on that could be the end of it, like it could get crushed, and then I'll get nothing.
Right. Well, hey Jane. Well, I had saw a YouTube video of a lady who had a booth, and she would take a picture, upload it, and say, you can pick it up at this address, which was the booth. So you didn't have to worry about fooling with the money. You didn't have to worry about anything. They would pick, go to, I'd put, at booth number 24 at this place.
Okay.
I was daily. I did the same thing when we had our booth. I was kind of in charge of social media. So I made a whole page on Facebook about our booth. And then I also did, put it on Instagram. I was hardcore, like selling our stuff, especially around Christmas. We had so many vintage Christmas items that just like flew out of our booth. And we were getting a great money for some of our stuff. But, I mean,
if you don't get it, that sucks.
Yeah,
I have a lot
for sure.
of smalls in my booth that I sell for under $10.
Yep.
And that's one girl in our booth. She makes like $900 a month selling smalls.
Oh yeah. We had so many under 20, under 10, and it was great because, like I said, the one place our rent was too high. So we were I made money, but the other place killing it because that's down the shore. So it's really far. It's like on the other side of New Jersey for me. But I loved it. I had a great time, but then you don't go to work without getting paid. So, it lesson learned.
So like you see, Chris has a couple things in my booth. So what I do at the end of the month when I get paid, I just put money in an envelope. I put it in my drawer. Everybody has a drawer. I put it in there, and he can just pick it up whenever.
Well, Dawn, you are one of a kind because people are crazy up here. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I just subtract the 10% that.
Yeah, I would be the
they
same way.
charge
I would do the same thing. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
A
So
lot of people, you learn people's true colors when you try to do business with them, I feel. And and even if there's no money like exchange sometimes between two people, it's still like there could be jealousies or other issues that crop up, and it's hard. I mean, I guess going into business with a friend could be very dangerous. You have to almost realize you might, like, they even say that, like, don't loan your friends money if you want to stay friends with them, or unless you could, like, accept the fact that you might not ever get it back. And
right.
Yeah. Well, there's so many, red flags, but I'm a good person. So I try to see the best in people, and, it burned me. And that's okay. It's hard making friends like in your 50s. Like it really is.
Right.
It is hard to make older friends because they're very stuck in their ways. And,
Right.
it was hard. It was hard when I moved out here, not knowing anybody. I didn't grow up around here. I didn't have kids, school system. All I had was a dog, and I walked around with my dog. And when people used to say, "Oh, do you know the Smiths down the street?" and I said, "Do they have a dog?" and they said, "No," I go, "I don't know them."
Right.
Basically, that's the only people I knew or met in New Jersey were dog people.
You know what? Right. Suzy, that is the best because dog people are very good people.
That's why I said live from the doghouse.
Yeah, I know. It's great. I love it.
I mean, Morton's right here. You don't see him because he's like on the ground.
But I know. My dog is right next to me too. So I'm all about it.
Steaks. I'm petting my dog.
Yeah. Chris, if you have some more albums, your album sold, so you can put some more albums in.
Yeah, I have a lot of albums and CDs, DVDs. Like I have a lot of what else I bought for the booth that was doing well? The LPs were doing great. CDs, all that. Man cave stuff. So I'm going to put that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to put it on eBay. I'm like, you know what? I will let the dealers come and have at it at my yard sale. So I'll be like $1, $1, $1, $1. Take it all. I'll give you a discount. Like that is going to be my yard sale. It's going to be just get it going because I want it out of my dining room.
Yeah, clothes, and I'm a little concerned about it, but I also thought I paid more than $1 for my stuff. I mean, I paid up to like even $10 or $12, but if I could just at least recoup some of my losses by making a little on some other stuff, I guess. At this point in my life, I said to you, like I sold one shirt for about $40, and I got so excited thinking, well, it cushions the blow of losing money on all those other things that I'm losing.
Right. Yeah, Chris, one person bought them, and so if you have more, but I guess they liked your price point. I think you had them on sale for $3 a piece. So they all sold.
That's perfect. That's perfect. I get a lot of my stuff for free too. And I do a lot. I mean, I should do more videos because I find some awesome stuff on the side of the curve.
You should. You should.
I need to. I fell off the boat because I was doing the 2 booths and it was a hustle. It was a real hustle because, so.
Right.
But I do. The shit that I find is insane. And that kind of stuff, I think it's stuff that I find I do better with on eBay, like the old stuff. It's just people are giving stuff away. And if I know somebody out there will pay a good price point for it, then I'm going to throw it on eBay. If not, the marketplace is getting it.
Does Marketplace restrict the amount of listings you can have, or
I don't think they do, but I mean, seriously, I don't make it too stressful. I just list a couple a day. If I have some downtime or I'm watching an auction, I'm usually just loading some stuff up from eBay and boom, putting it up there.
Yeah. Cool. Well,
I'm glad you told
great,
me.
I agree.
I never tried Marketplace. I've only like bought things from Marketplace, and
Yeah.
and I listed sell like just to see what the next step would be, and then they gave me a page with all the statistics on it, and I like, oh, like, so they keep track of a lot of the stuff that you sell. Do you have to say? Can you say just local pickup and no delivery?
Yeah, you can.
Yes,
That's all I do.
that's how I do it. I don't ship anything. I have people all the time asking me to ship, and I said absolutely not. I do not ship anymore. I did 2 years ago, and I did a lot of sales, but everything has gotten so wonky with Facebook. I'd rather have,
Yes.
I don't want that 5% either. They're taking 5% now, and now what did I get? I got an email from them now that the Meta took over Facebook and Instagram. They are now, I think it was yesterday, I got an email from them. They're adding your shipping onto that 5% now, like eBay does. So
Right.
guess
eBay
what?
charges you a percentage of shipping.
F that.
Yeah.
They're out of control.
F
So
that.
I do local pickup only, cash only. I don't give Cash App, Venmo. I just tell them I don't have it. I tell them I don't have PayPal. I tell them I don't have any of that stuff.
Right.
You want it for $5, you come pick it up and give me $5 in cash. That's it, period. Like, I'm just very firm. Like, hey, you want it? Okay, here you go.
Right.
And it works.
Like, I have a Hoosier vase, and I see it. Some people list it for like $8 or $10. So I'm thinking if I put it out there for like $5, maybe someone will take it.
Yes,
maybe
someone
not.
will buy it for the home decor the value of, because think about it. If they go to TJ Maxx, if they go to, anywhere, even Walmart, they're paying at least $20 to $30 for some kind of fancy vase, and if you have it, hey.
Well, I mean, it's a vintage Hoosier, but that doesn't mean it. I mean, like, they're like a dime. They were a dime a dozen. They might have been free with like floral purchases. I don't even know.
Yeah. I got screwed on a thing you had to ship on eBay because I did it and the shipping was off. So on eBay I can just change it and then I'll eat the cost or whatever. But they wouldn't let me change it. They said that I had to cancel the order, redo the order. So I lost the sale by doing that.
Oh,
bye, John.
Sucks.
Bye, John.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Bye, John.
So he was leaving.
No, I was done. But yeah, so
I don't like. They keep. I mean, Mercari just raised their take also because they were saying that they were going to put another fee in, and I get it. Fees go up for everybody. My local restaurant, no, it was my accountant actually. He said, "We'll give you a discount for cash." He wasn't giving you a discount for cash. He was charging you to use your credit card, and that's against the credit card regulations.
But
like, if
the credit card people, the fees are so high now.
But you're not allowed to charge for it. It like, if you use that service, you have to give that service for free.
Yeah.
And if we're going to give you a discount, it should have been less than the price, not over.
Yeah. And I know when I had my shop, Discover and American Express were the highest.
And by the way, they went up $30 from last year anyway. So I'm just saying, like, they were
right. That's crazy. I don't know.
Right.
Well, I'm trying to divide my time, and I haven't had time in the last week to list on eBay. Maybe one or two things. It's crazy. I divide my time between the booth.
Yeah.
I did auctions. So the Nana auction was awesome, but now I have to go try to make those boxes for everybody. And I had doctor's appointments. My mom has doctor's appointments. My sister-in-law has doctor's appointments. So it's hard to juggle all that.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do time management, but I don't know. It's not working.
Well, sometimes there's just not enough time in the day to get done all of that. And, I guess you just have to say, well, where's my priority? Is it with the auctions? Is it with eBay? Like eBay sucks right now. It really
Right.
does. And I have awesome
Exactly.
stuff in there, but the sales are down, the shipping's too high. Um, I'm not trying to lose money. Even on
Mm-hmm.
Macari, what I did on Macari, I don't know if you guys sell on Macari.
They have local,
I
right?
do.
Yeah, they do have local, but it's freaking expensive because they have to hire an Uber
Oh,
to deliver it. I've done that before.
Oh, okay.
It's more expensive sometimes than
Yeah.
shipping.
it is. I was so
So
surprised.
what I did on Macari, I went through some of my listings, and even though they added media, um, their shipping prices are so ridiculously high right now. I just increased my price because I know how to ship and I know what it's going to
Mm-hmm.
ship across the country for. And I did free shipping on a lot of my other heavy stuff or stuff that's higher value,
Yeah.
because guess what? Nobody's going to pay the same amount, if not more,
Mhm.
for shipping than for the item. And I don't have time for that,
Yeah.
So, and I don't have that
So
much of Macari
expensive.
anymore. I just
Yeah.
can't be bothered. Yeah.
Well,
Right.
well, if that works for you, I'll consider doing that on my Mercari. But
Yeah.
I know that I was at some point just guessing how much things weighed, and I went through my Mercari listings and actually weighed the things so that
That's
I
good.
get a more accurate
Right.
depiction, because it could change $4,
Yeah.
and people, if they see that you're like a shirt's $8 to ship, and or if it could be 5, they'd rather pay 5, obviously.
Mhm.
But I never wanted to get involved with paying, because just in case it ended up I made a mistake and it it's going to cost me, or even since I've listed it, the prices of shipping have gone up a
Yeah.
lot.
Right. Right. I don't know. You see, I get a lot of orders from California, and the shipping is so bad.
Yeah.
But I sell a lot of glass, so it's hard to do free shipping, not knowing where it's coming from. So I don't know, but I maybe can do free shipping on some of like my jewelry, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
On eBay, I don't. On eBay, I don't do free shipping at all. I
yeah.
usually do a flat rate
Mm-hmm.
on eBay because I know what I can ship it to California
Right.
for. And that's
Right.
my furthest, because I'm all the way in New Jersey. So if I can ship
Yeah.
something to California for, $12.99, $15.99, whatever, as long as it's under 20, then I usually just set the price $9.99. If it's a higher end item, sometimes
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the hit on some of the shipping because I want that item to sell for a certain amount. If
Right.
I say, oh, if I'm, okay, it's $150. Guess what? I'm going to put a $9.99 flat shipping rate. If they pay my price, I don't mind,
Mm-hmm.
paying $5 extra in
Right.
shipping because it's a good sale.
Yeah.
And most of the higher end buyers are in Oregon, Washington, California. They're all the way across the country for me. So I kind of do that as a courtesy, and
Mm-hmm.
hey, if I can get the sale and I only pay half the shipping, I'm good,
Right.
you know?
Right. Yeah.
I'm having issues with like I have some higher end jewelry, and if I was doing the calculation of what, like
Uh-oh,
what
doghouse is happening.
Yeah, I was gonna say, welcome to the doghouse, Jersey.
what
What?
Poshmark would
The
take.
front door's open.
It amounted to so much money
Stop.
that I wasn't making back what I paid for stuff. And I
Mhm.
said, I have to reevaluate what I'm asking, because
Yeah.
nobody buys stuff unless you give them like 10% off and $2 off shipping. So I was just like, I'm only going to get $60 for this thing that I paid $60 for. I'm not in here to do charity work.
Right.
I mean, I
Yeah.
sometimes I'd like to get my money back, but sometimes I'm losing. I've lost money selling on Poshmark just to sell some stuff that I won't put at a yard sale.
Right. Right.
Right.
Yeah. But I do free returns on everything. So
Yeah,
I
me
get a
too.
10% back on that.
Yeah.
So that helps. But
Yeah.
I always run a 20% off sale. Always. And like I'll end it in 3 days and I'll put it back on. So I don't know. Sometimes like I haven't been listing, but I've still been like I have 3 orders from yesterday I have to get out. So I'm shocked, but I've been ending and sell similar. So I guess that helps.
It does
But
help because I do the same thing. I haven't like
yeah.
listed new items in a really well, no, I did recently too, but I was like banging out the listings right before Christmas. But
Mhm.
now I'm like, it's just stuff isn't moving like it was. So, and
Yeah.
of course, because I haven't been listing, but I've
Mhm.
been getting cash money from Facebook Marketplace, so I'm
Right.
happy with that,
Yeah. Well, maybe I need to start doing that.
I'm gonna,
I'm gonna try to do that.
I'm
Do you
gonna
think
try.
it'll work where you live? Like, do you think you have enough, like the population is good? Like, are they looking
A
for the
lot of
stuff that you
times
have?
I'll get order like Facebook Marketplace things from where my booth is, which is 30 minutes away, and I'll tell them I'll
Perfect.
meet you halfway.
Yeah,
But or if I gotta go, you're gonna pay another $10.
exactly.
In my area, people, um, they they're like really concerned about like the no shows. So that's what I hear. I get like the general like chatter about that. Like people are saying
Yeah.
they'd rather do the pickup at the house. Like someone was saying, I'm concerned about people coming over to my house and scoping the,
Mhm.
whatever. And I'm like, okay, but you know, people walk by anyway. I don't know. Like I live adjacent to a nice area, and even the people up there are selling stuff. So everybody's
Right.
looking to make money back on their stuff.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. But I mean, look, I have nothing to lose by trying to do it before I'm going to be offered $3 at a yard sale. You know,
Right.
which I don't want to like. I'd rather almost keep it.
Yeah.
So I don't. Whatever.
Right. Susie, I gotta run, honey.
All right.
Because I have to go to my booth, and I have to come back and then mail my packages. So, and then one again, I can't find something. I think it's at my shop because it's not here, but it says it's in my back room, but it's not back there. So I'll get my son to help me
Yeah.
find it.
All right.
I hate
Oh,
that.
I want to say something. I see what Pearl wrote. She wrote, can you imagine I just bought $20 worth of Bath and Body and the perfume on YouTube, that would be over 40.
It
But
shouldn't be that much.
the shipping shouldn't be that much if the person shipping doesn't know how to ship. I'm going to tell you that right now, because if you know how to ship, you can get stuff like that out, like maybe either
That
in a
shouldn't be
flat rate or
more than
UPS.
12,
Yeah,
dependent.
yeah. I mean, regardless, because I only can say that because I do ship to California all the time,
Dude,
Right.
what
and
is she saying?
I can ship for a decent amount. You just have to know how to
Right.
do it.
And if they're
But
doing perfume, it should be ground
Oh,
anyway.
40
it
is a
has
lot.
to be
If you
ground.
get a
Yeah,
flat rate.
which is cheaper. Yeah.
Right. Now, when I do my auction stuff, if it's like maybe 80 cents more, I'll send a priority
Oh,
because I figured they
yeah.
wouldn't mind paying like 80 cents. But if it's a couple bucks,
Exactly.
then I'll go to Parcel Select or something like that.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But you know,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, mostly I don't buy that much on YouTube because I have enough of my own stuff. But sometimes I'll
right,
go into support if I see something that I
right,
really like or I collect. Which I
exactly,
don't collect a lot. I just like to sell.
right,
So,
I
like,
wish
I will. The amount of shipping charge I've gotten has always been right on the money. So the people that
right.
buy, if I'm and if it's not on the money, I'll let them know and I'll cancel
you
the
Hmm.
should.
order.
I mean,
I've done that
Right.
before.
somebody asked me once, how come like, what you're charging for shipping is the same as what I bought? And I said, well, you're like as far away as you could possibly be in California.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
And and I said, and it depends on like the size of the packaging and the area. And she was like sort of smirking about it because she sold on YouTube too, and I didn't even know.
Bye,
And
Debbie.
but then she goes, "You're right." Like so we were discussing it together. I said, "Well, what do you want me to ship it in? Like, how would you like
Hmm.
it to go?" And we just did flat. We used to do the flat rate padded a lot. Back
Oh
and forth.
yeah.
And that
Right.
was.
Yeah.
I once shoved a whole outfit in one of those flat rate padded.
I know. If you make a little slit at the bottom, it lets the air out and you can push more in there, and then you just put a piece of tape on it. So bye, Bobby.
Bye,
Bye,
Tiffany.
Bobby.
Anyway, I got to run to the booth and then
Okay.
run back.
Thanks for coming to my channel.
All right, yay! We'll be on
Thanks
my
for the
channel next
doghouse.
week.
I had fun, girls.
Take care.
All
Thanks
right.
for coming.
Bye,
Be
all.
on,
Bye.
we'll be on my channel next week. So,
Okay.
all right.
Bye.
Bye.
right.
Suzy, you staying
Bye-bye.
on?
Am I staying on with nobody here? No, I'm gonna go.
All right, honey. You want me to hit the end or you got it?
All right. Well, we'll just say thank you for coming. I appreciate you. And
Yeah, we appreciate all of you. Oh, Nana's getting ready to start her auction and 2 Hip Chicks at 12 o'clock. So.
All right. And Jane, it was my pleasure to see your videos and I like your jewelry. Take care. All right.
All right. Bye, guys. You hitting the end?
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye. It's an end. Bye.
Chris, I'll be at the booth next.
Okay.